All right, so why are newsletters effective in 2025? So in today's video, we're gonna be taking a look at that. So let's open my notes. All right, so I saw this question on Answer the Public, right? And if you don't know what Answer the Public is, it's a free tool that allows you to pretty much search pretty much see what people are searching for on platforms like Google, Bing, etc. Right? And I decided to record this video to share you why newsletters are still effective in 2025. All right, so let's start. So you can actually own your own audience. So what do I mean by that? So when someone joins your list, that's your audience, not borrowed from a platform, right? So for example, on Instagram, when somebody clicks follow you, that's Instagram's audience, right? But on your email list, right, that's your audience. What's the difference? Well, on your email list, you'll be able to export that list anywhere, right? Anytime, right? So let's say you have a newsletter with Beehive, you can export that email list from Beehive and move it to their competitor, let's say, right? On Instagram, if you have a big following, you're out of luck. You're not allowed, you can't export anything out of Instagram because that's their users, right? So that's what I mean by rented land, right? No algorithm to decide who sees your email, right? So right now, I'm pretty sure on X you're seeing a lot of these tweets, right, of people like complain about the algorithm change and everything, right? So that's, you're out of control there, right? Because those companies are updating their algorithms to try to get users to stay on the platform, right? And so that's the difference with email, right? There's no algorithm other than the spam and junk folder thing, but other than that, like there's not that much, right? It's direct communication with people who want to hear from you, right? So when somebody signs up for your email list, right, they're pretty much giving you like their address, right? Like you know, they are giving you their email address, right? Because they want to hear more about you, right? They want to learn more about what you have to offer, right? So think of it like building your own house instead of renting a space on social media. Perfect analogy right there. So this is a screenshot of one of my of a few of my subscribers here, right? As you can see, I can export this list, right, and move it to a competitor, right? So that's why you want to make sure you have that email list. The attention is higher. So what I mean by that is that people check email with more focus than they do with any social app, right? So when I'm at the gym, I'm checking my emails, right, and I'm reading newsletters while in between sets, right? And I'm more focused because I'm just literally reading, like I'm literally clicking, I'm like doing so much clicks just to read that newsletter, right? And so I'm a lot more focused, right? When your email lands in their inbox, right, you have their full attention, not competing with memes, ads, and videos, right? And that's 100% true, right? So when you open your email, either your personal or your work email, right, you're pretty much like checking each email with a given attention, right? Because like you said, you blocked literally some time to check emails, right? So just think about that, right? And then when you're on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, right, you're not thinking about emails, right? You're just want to go there just to relax, I guess, right? So even 60 seconds of focus from a reader is worth so much, right? It builds real trust. So what I mean by that, so you're in their inbox every week, and that builds familiarity instead of just showing up maybe once on their TikTok feed, right? So let's say, yeah, that's true, right? So for example, when you're on TikTok, right, and you see a video, right, you think it's funny, right, you like it maybe, but then you continue, you might not see it. Maybe yes, maybe no, right? And then on your email list, right, your subscribers are expecting an email from you at least maybe once a week, once a month, etc., right? You're not shouting to a crowd, right? You're directly talking to one person, even though you are sending emails to like hundreds of people, right? It just feels a lot more personal, right? So over time, that builds connection, and connection leads to sales, loyalty, and word of mouth, right? It's easier to monetize. So again, you don't need millions of followers, right? You just need 100 true fans, right? I don't have even like in my second personal newsletter, right, I only have like about 60 subscribers in that one, right? And I still make money from it, right? So you don't need a lot of followers, right? You could sell digital products, right, add sponsors, or include affiliates, right? Like most of these are just affiliates, right? A few of them are digital products that I did sell, but most of it is just affiliates, right? That are products that I really like and I want other people to know about it, right? So for example, like my Beehive affiliate link, right? Which you could go and click in the description below right now, right? And I'll get a commission from that. It's social proof. Again, social media can change overnight, email doesn't, right? Again, what I talked about in the first pointer, right, with the algorithm, right? You don't lose reach because of a new algorithm update, right? So for example, this tweet from Elon Musk, right? My apologies for frustration with the X algorithm, we're working hard, right? I don't know if that's true, right? But yeah, so you want to be building your like house, your email list, right? So even if you switch platforms, if you have ConvertKit Substack, your list moves with you, right? And you control the traffic, right, the data and the message, right? So you can control all that information with your email list. And so that's pretty much it on why newsletters are really effective in 2025, right? Because it gives you direct contact with your subscribers, your audience, right? You don't need to worry about algorithm changes, right? You can monetize very simply, right? And you don't need a lot of subscribers to start making money. So unlike like YouTube, right? With YouTube, I think you need like 400 subscribers or something just start getting paid, right? So yeah, you want to start building that email list. And if you haven't started yet, you could click again the bio, the affiliate link in my description below for Beehive, and you'll get like 30%, like 3 months, I think, discount, right? So which is a pretty cool thing, and it's just so easy to set up your email newsletter. And I'll talk to you guys on the next video. Peace.